first is this iris sitting there in front of the Halloween decorations that my granddaughter and great-granddaughter put up. Of course, here's a geranium. They bloom all year long. And there's all this plumbago that blooms in the fall. It is such a nice ground cover. It's just growing all over this whole area. I should move it around, let it take over other areas. And then, who could forget the hibiscus? This has been blooming all summer long. It starts late in this, about the middle of summer, comes up out of the ground, and it starts blooming all summer long. Here's a blossom coming on right here. There's a whole bunch of them coming on. Then there's this lantana. Look at that. That was just a little plant I got next to nothing. It was all pot bound when I got it in, I think, June or July. Another hibiscus that's blooming, and there's one that's coming on right next to it. Here's this rose that I moved here yesterday. I dug it up and moved it, and I didn't want to disturb the root ball any more than I had to. So I left these irises there that were already there, and I cut off all the blooms because I didn't want too many leaves there. I probably should have cut it back more. And then these moss roses have been blooming great all summer long. I'm going to start planting these here every year. I think they might start reseeding themselves too. So, look at all those. And I think this is catmint. It's bloomed quite a bit of the summer too. The honeysuckle is done blooming, it looks like, but it's got all these berries. I wonder if the birds will eat them. I don't know. And I don't know what this is. I need to find out. But I've been cutting it back all summer long so it won't get too tall, because it probably grows head high and it doesn't bloom until in the fall. And then it just blooms on the top. This is only one plant here, but since I've been cutting it back, it keeps dividing off. There. You can see where I cut it off. And here's where I dug the rose up front yesterday. I need to put some compost there or something. And here's these sunflowers that grew from seeds the birds dropped. I used to actually have a bird feeder here. There's the pole there, but I quit putting it there because it makes such a mess. I have to keep pulling all the weeds. But I just let this, all these seeds in there. I just let the sunflower here grow. And here's the moonflower. They bloom in the fall, late summer. And they're an annual, and I just planted them. They're a relation to morning glories. They're all Ipomoea, if I can say that right, with this heart-shaped leaf. And here's a moonflower bloom coming on. I'm going to guess Ipomoea alba. I can't say that stuff. And salvia. I think this is a perennial salvia. I've had the red salvia before that it's not hardy. And here's a different hardy salvia. Looks like it got backed over by the car, but it's kind of nice. But this purple one here is really doing good. It's got all these blooms coming on too. Here's one that's way over here. I put the red one here and the purple one at the same time. And my phlox is about done. I always liked phlox. Here's this sedum that blooms in the fall. I had lots of these, but I don't know. The leaves, they'll start out variegated, but then they just keep going back to green eventually. But some of them have white flowers. This one here has red flowers. It's called Autumn Joy, I think. But I'm not too impressed with it. Well, these hardy lilies are all done for the year. I need to come out and cut them all down. The bulb's still in the ground. He'll come back up next year. Oh, this is a begonia. It blooms all summer long. Right there. There's a geranium, but it's not blooming now because it's over here in the shade. Geranium's like full sun. This one here and this one here are coral bells. They bloom early in the spring. I'm trying to remember the name of this. Brunera macrophylla. It blooms early in the spring too. It has little blue flowers. And the hostas are all done blooming. I need to cut down the flower spikes. Well, these hibiscus are making these seeds right here. So I've already gathered a bunch of the seeds. I'm going to try and plant them this winter. Here's a bunch more of the seeds over here.